Hey, what's up guys? Gemini. Thanks for stopping by my channel. First thing, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're pushing 2,000 and so I really appreciate everyone that subscribed. Connect with me on Facebook, Gemini Flair, and also connect with me on Twitter. And you can message me any wrestling question you want and I'll for sure get back to you. Or Facebook, what's cool is you can just add me as a friend and then you can just private message me and we can bullshit about wrestling, and I'm on Facebook all the time. This DVD right here was terrible. Wrestling's Greatest Factions, it was absolutely terrible. It looked like something on WWE Countdown. It was a complete piece of shit with recycled ass footage. So stay away from it. The only good stuff was the Dangerous Alliance stuff with Paul Heyman, and a couple other, the Four Horsemen stuff was good. But the most of it is footage that if you own the DVDs, you've seen a zillion times. The Nexus stuff was cool because Wade Barrett talked about the Nexus. The Heart Foundation stuff was cool, but crap like the Dungeon of Doom and the Oddities. Oh yeah, the stuff with Straight Edge Society. Basically what they do is they show a clip of, basically they put a graphic up, they say Straight Edge Society, and then they show you a video clip, and then they show you a match. And that's the whole format. 3 discs of just a graphic, a video clip of the group, and then a match. And then that's it. This was basic. It was generic. It was lame. There was no effort put into it. This could be on the WWE Network. I'm ashamed that I spent 20 bucks on this. It was crap. It was don't buy this crap. WWE put 0 effort into this. You could thumb through this in about an hour and be done with it. I swear to God, when they showed the Brood stuff, DVR, or just click through it, when they showed the NWO stuff, the same footage that they have on 15 other DVDs, I went right through it. The Triple Threat stuff with Shane Douglas, Bam Bam, and Chris Candido was cool. But the stuff that they've showed a zillion times, like Degeneration X, sucked. They show that footage with NWO a million times. The $1 Million Corporation stuff was cool. And just because it was a trip down memory lane. Thank God for the WCW matches on this, because the rest of this was absolute horse shit. Shame on WWE for putting such a piece of shit DVD out there. It was boring. You could go through this in an hour. If you don't have this, you're not missing nothing at all. You're missing 0 unless you want to watch recycled piece of crap footage. I thought there was a chance it was going to be good, and it turned out to be just crap. I mean, you could get it for your collection. There it goes. That's where it goes, because I'll never watch that shit again. Gemini, peace out. If you guys ever wondered about my ghetto setup behind a Gemini video, this is kind of how I do it. Is basically I have this little pink box right here. And basically I have this little desk that I used to use as a wrestle desk. And basically I just set my camera up right here on this little desk. You can see my little desk, and that's kind of how I do it. But kind of the thesis of making a kick-ass video is the content you put out and the passion that you convey. You could have the most ghetto-ass setup in the world, but if you convey your passion to your subscribers and you convey your love of professional wrestling, you can get your channel over. I'm proof that you can start back at 0 and build your way back up. You know, it's about passion, it's about energy, it's about being there, it's about connecting with your subs, and you can be there. So let me show you a little bit of my video editing software, a little bit behind the scenes here. You saw my ghetto setup, never seen before, but let me show you a little bit of my video editing software. Definitely the hardest part about being a YouTube video maker is thinking about videos that are interesting to your subscribers that they're going to watch, that you guys are going to watch. I can put out what I think is a great video, but barely have anyone watch it, because it's not about what I think is great. It's more about what you guys think is a great video. Like for instance, YouTube's a funny thing, right? You can sit there and you can be boring all you want, but if you rip your shirt off and you flex a little bit, look, people are going to watch because it's interesting, man, when they see your freaking muscles. People want to see interesting shit on YouTube. So you always got to use your brain and think about interesting shit that you want to put out on YouTube. You know, Hulk Hogan poses? Huge. But don't want to take it too far because then you're trolling. So all these thoughts are going through this Gemini mind of mine. What the hell is interesting today? Is it ripping the shirt off? Are you going too far with trolling? What do they want to see? Do they want to see old, new, rants? You know, all that shit. That's what they want to see. Do they want to see your big boobies? What does the YouTube wrestling community want to see today, Daddy? That's what's interesting. Now, how can a skinny white boy get pro wrestling over? Now we're gonna do a review on this one right here. Hello, today's WWF greatest matches. Are we gonna put some passion? We're gonna put some energy, some desire behind it, and pump this channel out. What does these subscribers want to see in order to make this channel successful? Let's see, which one of these tapes am I going to talk about that's not freaking boring? Am I going to pick an old one? Am I going to pick a new one? So you're always thinking in your head, what do these people want to see that's going to be interesting and they're going to get excited about and that they're going to like, that's not boring, that you're not going to look at your view count and see 14 views? That's what the thought process behind making a Gemini video is all about. Is what's interesting? Is it new? Is it old? What do they want to see? What's going to get their goddamn attention? Huh? Okay, so let's look at the video editing software. What in the hell are you licking, brother? You licking your balls, huh? Ow, 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 ow. That's right, Daddy. Welcome to YouTube. Say hi to my buddy up in Seattle, Mr. John. Woo! Okay, once you get to this point, then you got to get to the computer part of it and the editing part. So there's a lot to it. Let's get to it. Okay, usually at this point, what I'll do is I'll open up Sony Movie Studio. And you have some downtime too, so sometimes when you're uploading videos you have a little downtime, so sometimes it's fun to mess with the cat. Just like that. Okay, and at this point you're at the editing room. Okay, so this is my last video that I did. Delete all that stuff. And then you go Documents, and then you click the latest video you did, Sam 651, open, and then you check the clip. Oops, and see, that was something I did last time. So see, it's kind of confusing sometimes. You gotta delete all that. See, this is not the fun part, so let's get to the fun part. Okay, basically right here, sample text, you just add in, the first thing I talked about in the video is Gemini Flare, which of course is my Facebook, and then you want to put it up here. This we boldface it, something like that. And for some reason it did not work, because the video is up here and it needs to be down there. Okay, I'm going to screw around with this because sometimes video editing software can be a little confusing. So I don't think you guys really want to see the technical stuff. We're getting a little boring here. So I'll put the video together and you guys can kind of see some of the editing, some of the different stuff I have to do to get my videos looking good. So, okay, so 652, I just added clip 652 and watch where it transitions into the next little scene. You want to make sure, and then you can see where the transitions go, and you want to make sure your transitions into the next scene are smooth, not rough at all. Okay, so you can see where I got a bunch of clips added on. You got to pay attention to your time too. You don't want to go 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It's very hard to get people to watch for that long. Right now we're at 7 minutes, which is a decent length. 7 minutes for a person to watch is a long time, so you got to pay attention to the time. Right now we're already at 7 minutes, and we have some more clips to add on. See, you're thinking about all these things. So let's add a few more clips on and go from there. Okay, so you guys just kind of seen little video editing to kind of clean your videos up and plug the stuff you want to plug, like Facebook and Twitter, and then you gotta take the time and you gotta think about what would be interesting to your subscribers, and you gotta pay attention to the time and the way the video is edited, and And that's if you want to come up with a good presentation. You got to pay attention to all that stuff. So it's kind of a little behind the scenes of what I do when I make a Gemini video. So not the best setup, but hey, it works for me. So anyways, thank you for watching this, and Greatest Wrestling Faction sucked. Gemini, hit that subscribe button, destroy it. Peace.